Well, good morning, guys. Tony here for Rolling with the Bolins. I know it's been a little while since our last video. We've been occupied with some family, some much needed family time, and I've been working on a side project with work. But today, we're going to go truck shopping. We're going to go looking for a used truck for our son, and it's going to be a good time. So I thought we'd take you guys along with us on this little adventure and show you guys how to look for a good used truck, especially when you're in the Rust Belt, Ohio. So saddle up, let's get ready to ride. We're going to go find us a good truck today. So I'm on my way to our son's house now to pick him up. Pretty excited taking the boy to go get his first pickup truck. He's been wanting one for a while. Nothing special. We're going to be looking for a work truck for him, but we're going to find the best truck we can find on a good budget. So we're going to do a budget less than $10,000. So we're going to see what we can't find. We've been scouring the interweb looking for a truck. We find a lot of junk. So we're just going to go back to the original way of looking. Get out, ride around, see what you can find. So it's a cute little town our son lives in here, Groveport, Ohio. Nice little old houses, and he lives in the old historic part of that town. So I think his house was something in the 1900s, early 1900s. Pretty cool old place. They just moved into this house here. So now he's got a garage he's happy about. So like I said, now it's time to have a nice little work truck. Maybe a little bit of a toy. Not a whole lot in this little town. There's a Pizza Place, Dairy Queen. But, you know, I'm more than you asked for. Just Dairy Queen, for Christ's sake. Who don't like ice cream? Some of these houses can be redone, but they got a lot of potential. Alright, so most of you guys don't know, this is our son Jake. We're out here looking for a vehicle today. And we're not off to such a good start. The first truck we went and looked at, that was a piece of crap. But we forgot to take the camera with us. But really would have been too thrilling because we were only there for, what, about 30 seconds? So, overpriced piece of crap. And so now we're on to the next. Hopefully the next one's a little bit better. We'll see though. But we got this slow moving truck driver here in front of us. He's just snail driving today. I had another guy coming. I was hoping he would come before you got there. This one might be a little rough. Well, this has been a day. Like everything we went and looked at, you know, I told you what our budget was for a vehicle, 10,000 under, but man, these vehicles are fucking junk. They are junk.
Seems like the only vehicles that usually are worth it is ones that people haven't fucking touched.
Right. So, yeah. This has been fun. We are going now to look at like the 6th truck that we've looked at today. Guys, some of these trucks, when we were trying to film, they were just that ate up. And it's kind of funny when you pull out a camera and start looking at these people's cars. They're looking at you like, what are you doing here on my property with a camera?
Not this way.
But so anyway, we are going to look at it now. What are we looking at? A Toyota Tundra. Yeah, we're looking at a Toyota Tundra this time. Let's see what we got to see about that.
Yep, that's across 71.
So yeah, we're going to go over here and look at this little Tundra. I guess we're going to meet this guy at Kroger's. So we put almost 600 miles on this truck today. And we started out bright and early this morning. So it's been a day. And this guy wouldn't even feed me. What the hell? No. I'll tell you, this is definitely the wrong time to be looking for a vehicle or looking for any kind of truck. You know, 1500 series are kind of all over the place, which that's what we're looking for. We don't need a 25 or 3500, as he's not going to be pulling anything big with it. 1500 is well within reason, but man, just here in Ohio here lately, these people are just completely fell and bumped their head with what they want for a vehicle. I mean, we're actually finding more solid 90s trucks than we are anything else. I mean, you get into like the 2004 to 2015
this
trucks.
Light, take a left.
These trucks are just completely garbage. Now, the one that we just looked at, we drove, what, 2 hours up to go look at from our last location. The control arm was completely rusted in half, and this guy wanted $5 grand for the truck. And it's like, dude, that's a little steep for $5 grand. But well, we're gonna go over here and check out this other one and see what we can do about it. Let's see if we can find it.
It said go there.
Kroger's is here. Can't just always pay attention to GPS. He's telling me where to go by following the GPS. But yeah, we're let's see here, Kroger's. It's got this Kroger's here. Yeah, wow, that sun is freaking bright. Let's see here. Do we see a maroon Toyota? Do you see a Yoda anywhere? Yoda anywhere either. Yoda, where are you, Yoda? Yoda, where are you? Anybody want to go Kroger? I don't want to go Kroger, but we're at Kroger's.
I'm telling him we got here early, but do his thing, let us know.
Yeah, well, yeah.
His picture was...
We may have arrived a few minutes earlier than this guy got here.
I'm just...
Thanks for telling me where I'm going. You're welcome. Who do you think you're talking to? Your mother?
Yes. Heading there.
I'm getting old, but I ain't retarded yet. I ain't lost my mind completely. Well, maybe. I might have lost my mind a little bit. Just a little bit. Because everybody's afraid to park and walk today. They just want...
Maybe that's it.
I think that is. I think we found the Yoda. We did. We found the Yoda. We found the Yoda. There is.
He probably lives across the street. I don't know. Is there a hole in the front?
I don't know. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. But we're going to back across the way here from it. That way we're not sitting right up on it, but we are here to look at it. This guy must be this guy. That's him.
Yeah.
The guy we're supposed to meet with the grocery cart, I think.
No, you said he's heading this way.
Oh. So he's
You
just
can look at it. It's by the Kroger gas station.
Yeah. All right, so we'll leave the camera on and let you guys watch us for a few minutes. How about that?
Ow. I'll be like, hey babe, you're gonna be upset with me. But I found one.
So, where is this thing, Jake?
203.
03, huh? It's going to need new headlights. It's going to need new headlights. So you won't be able to see out of those things. Busted bumper cover. Yeah.
I'm fine with replacing those.
Big dent there.
It's gonna get more.
Bedside's gone. This is the level of trucks we've been finding today. This is actually in good shape compared to some of the ones we looked at.
This is great shape compared to the ones.
In great shape compared to the ones we looked at. So, you know, we spent all day. At least it's got halfway decent rubber on it. But, you know, with the Yoda, you definitely have to start looking at the frames on the Toyotas. Them frames on the Toyotas are junk. Now, the boy's partial to Toyota. I ain't gonna hold that against him. But, you know, these are some of the trucks that definitely had some frame issues. Matter of fact, they ended up having to make a whole division for a trucking company to haul their frames to be replaced with all those recalls. A lot of you guys might have come across. Let's see here. Yeah, bushings. Not completely gone, but got a few little things.
Look right here. Do you think wood just got caught in that?
What?
Behind, right here.
Hold on. I don't know what happened down there. Looks like the spring mounts and everything are good. Well, looks like it. Start to get a little bit back in there. Yeah. Well, I guess now we get to crawl underneath the damn thing. Take another look. Not too awful bad. Cross mover. We need to look at that body mount up there, Jake.
Look at it?
Yeah, because that one up there in front, looks like it's gone. Kind of looks like it might be gone anyway. How crusty is that? Well, we're still waiting on the guy to get here, so I guess we'll see what it sounds like, check out the engine, make sure the four-wheel drive works, all that good fun stuff. So stay tuned. All right, guys, well, the camera went dead while we were looking. As you guys can see, done dropped the sun off. So we struck out today. Everybody just asked an astronomical prices. I mean, we gave ourselves a budget of 10 grand to see what we could find. And in today's market, you know, anybody's been looking for a truck, but you know, we're not looking for anything brand new. We know it's going to have a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but these guys are asking between $7,000 and $10,000 for these trucks. It's really just rust holding hands. I mean, the one of them, the control arm was completely rotten off the truck, but yet he was stuck like Chuck on this price. Another one had the transfer case literally falling out of the truck. The rockers were completely gone on this truck. The cab corners were gone on it, and he was stuck at $8,500. He was not budging, and this truck had 230,000 miles on it for that price. I mean, Jesus Christ, guys. But I wish the camera wouldn't have went dead having that discussion with the dude with the Toyota, because first thing he tells me is, oh, if you look online, these things are going for 12 grand. I'm sitting there going, okay, and he's wanting to argue with me about it, about why his truck is worth $12,000. Now, mind you, I haven't said a damn word or, you know, pushed off anything on it, because when, you know, Jake took it for a test drive, I did not go with him this time. I wanted to hear the front end because I had suspicious thoughts that there was something wrong with that front, one of the half shafts in there. So I wanted to hear it pop when he drove away, kind of know what we were getting ourselves into. Needless to say, both half shafts on this truck were popping and cracking. So, you know, it's going to definitely need probably do some new half shafts in it for the four-wheel drive. But the biggest thing is, when we actually got to look inside of it, this thing has been full of water at one time in its life. There was moisture. You could smell the exhaust coming through a possible hole in the cab somewhere. And like I said, back to this guy hollered, you know, you look online, I got mine fairly priced at $6,000, and we were wrong. He was wanting $6,500 for this truck. And he's like, well, you know, it's got this amount of miles on it. And I think it was like somewhere between 140, 150, which the miles are good. I get that. But miles are not good when everything else is falling apart. I mean, it needed a complete bedside, and further inspection of pulling the bed liner up. There was some definite rust in the bed, which is typical things for Toyotas. Also, it had the typical Toyota wiring issue. You step on one, you step on the brake, one light comes on and flickers the other side, back and forth. Couldn't make up his mind, turn your left turn signal on, the right brake light comes on. Yeah, stuff like that. Things that are kind of minuscule, things you can trace down, but for, you know, $6,000 or more, you know, I don't want to have to trace down wiring. So, I guess we concluded our search for today. If you're interested, we're going to take round 2 here, possibly tomorrow. I don't know. We'll be here at a later date, I guess. But meanwhile, guys, thanks for hanging out. Like I said, I wish we should have filmed some of this stuff on some of these trucks, but, you know, these people were kind of looking at you funny when you got out with your camera anyway. So it's kind of comical. One person actually told me to put the camera down. They didn't want me filming there, which I respect that. But some of the other trucks we looked at was just so bad, you know, and then it kind of was being a little sneaky and just kind of filming without saying much. But just to kind of see some of the rust there. If you guys, by the time you're watching this, you'll see some of that crap. But it is just crazy what people are asking for pretty much junk nowadays. But guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, hopefully we'll be back on the videos on a steady rotation, and we'll talk to you guys soon.